Let's just take a look at something that's really funny because I thought yesterday after the market closed that here we go, the meltdown is beginning. Sometimes you just kind of fall into amateur hour when you're trading, even though you've got a lot of experience doing it. Let's launch the bar replay. I think I can start that at, this is yesterday's close right here. So let's launch that replay bar. No, is it going to do it? I guess you got to go here. Okay. So here's yesterday's. What is this? This is 3 in the afternoon, right at the close yesterday. Right at the close. Huge volume going to the close. And watch what happens. Okay, I think it's really important to take a look at this because I'm watching this unfold before my very eyes, and I'm thinking, fine, we're going to get a drop down, so you can join in some of the action. A pullback long, which is just perfect. If you can find pullback longs in this market, you're going to make money. Yesterday was a prime example of it. Here's your pullback long, right? Now, I'm not quite sure what happened to cause this rollover here. Here we are, we're an hour after the market closes. Boom! But look at that right there. Let me just stop it right there. Look what happened. Look what happened when that got down there. I stopped it. Look what happened when it got down to the market regular trading hour low. Right there. Look what happened. Do it again. We'll start her up again. Boom. Right there. Right down to technical analysis, textbook reaction the market had there. All right, and look where the spot is trading right now. Up 168 over yesterday's close of 597.53. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than this in terms of textbook, right? What time is this now? This is 40 minutes before the aftermarket closes. It's sitting right down there at the support line at 595.30, just like it did yesterday afternoon. And we're looking at a perfect replay of a bounce coming here. Once I start this up again, I guess is what you have to do. This is the replay mode on TradingView, and you can still see we still haven't quite closed after hours. Just kind of bouncing around there. There's that's the close right there. Boom, and there's the morning open right there. There's the 3 a.m. right there, 3 a.m. Open, pre-market open, right? Which is 4 a.m. if you're on the East Coast. This is a Central Coast recording. So that's where we're at, right there. How do I exit replay mode? Right there, I can exit it, right? Okay, so I'm out of replay mode. So where are we now? Thought I exited replay mode. Maybe I didn't. The exit replay. Oh, I guess I didn't. I've not used this function before. So data here. Start trading in bar replay mode. Keep going there. How do I get out of it? Close replay trading. It doesn't close it though. This is your typical nonsense that you get from. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's drop her back down. And take a look at where we are today. We're trading at 599.22 pre-market. So where's my A+ setup today? Well, I mean, here's your all-time highs, right? At 698, I believe that's your all-time high, right? 4 hour, yep. We came really close to that yesterday. This is Monday. We came really close to that on the SPY yesterday, 698. I think we hit 686, so really close. One of the things that if you want to take a look at this in a longer term time frame, which I would look at the futures. This is basically what we're looking at. This is the trading range we're in right now and have been since last Friday. It's a replica of the trading range we were back early November. It's the same thing. We rolled over, so as long as we stay above this zone within ES, it's a long. So what are my thoughts on today? Let's go back to let's look at the 10-minute. This is an A plus setup, pullback long right here. Right here. A plus setup, pullback long. A plus setup. Right? I mean, I don't know any other way to say it. A plus setup long. Now what makes it an A plus setup long? Well, there's a couple different reasons. One is you obviously have a double bottom that even after a huge try to sell it off after market yesterday held, right? It was also a former point of resistance. This is all junk and noise in between in here. That happens all the time in the marketplace. There's also a place of former support if you go back to the former channel, the channel I just showed you on ES. A plus setup go long. Two reasons. It is an area that flipped from being former resistance to now being support. Plus, it gives you an extraordinarily well-defined stop loss right underneath it, right underneath it. My stop loss underneath here would be a break of 595, because that would mean that it could fall under 594 to 593. So that's my A plus setup go long, and it's going to be a nothing burger day in my opinion because all the news is coming tomorrow. So for everybody in Discord that's got this, is listening to this, that's my A plus setup right there. You got a gap fill you could play. Gap, whether gaps and stops or gaps and goes, you don't know until it gets there. On the upside, we've already broken yesterday's highs. Okay, so we could push to all-time highs again, right? We've already broken. Yeah, I'm sorry. We already broke pre-market highs. We didn't break yesterday's highs. Yesterday's highs are right at the open. So this is a pre-market high right here. So if we break all-time highs, am I going to chase something up there on a day like today with all the news coming in tomorrow? Nope. Might take a retest trade if it breaks and retest there. Might. I don't consider a break of all-time highs to be an A plus setup going into a big news day tomorrow. I do consider this to be, because it is going to be a big news day. So that's really what I'm looking at. A couple of the extra close trades we're looking at is IONQ. I think it was Jeff in our Discord that called that one out. And then QUBT, Chris called that one out. Both of those are taking a little bit of a pullback this morning. They're both quantum plays. There's a couple of other quantum plays. I mean, what is this one here? This one went crazy yesterday. Low float quantum play. Don't know anything about this company, so I'm not interested in it, but I'm watching it. It's already pulled back from 27 to 16, so it's trading almost like a penny stock. But for today, what's NVIDIA doing? NVIDIA's not doing too bad. It's up 227 pre-market. The semis have really underperformed, so it's holding everything back, I think, right now. Semis have got to get some juice. I've talked long enough. A plus setup right there. Just think that. Just think, look, hope you get that setup, because there's money that can be made there, just like there was yesterday. Now, yesterday there was no continuation. So if you're playing SPX 0 days, you needed to go almost at the money to make any kind of profit here. Versus trying to go with a 20 or 30 delta. You had to go at the money, which is a 50 delta. So A plus setup right there. Let's hope we get it.